Kublai phi baroj ka thup khubor jangi ka DBMN TV. Kimat ki bakong salman ta singi kilong. Kabinet banding kong ka sarkar MDA 2 kan weng arteli ki bil. Lasam portfolio ki menteri ka sarkar MDA 2. Ai sanat ke KHADC ya upa EMI nam. Ban Ular menteri rangba ban ai ki jishakri bayaran kandor. Tomantai ne phaj ki khubor hi bakhamania. Ka Jylla banding kong ka kunhun menteri kabinet joka sarkar bathamai balatip kum ka MDA 2 mentaka singi kila manjur ban weng arteli ki bill ki bakan thup ya ka contingency fund of Meghalaya amendment bill 8000 arphulai ban pet benya abyang ya ka Meghalaya regulations gaming act 8000 arphwei yakini ki arteli ki bill in sapandam no hakador bar mang tengka ban salongshen ka kunhun menteri kala manjuru ban thung ka kong amprin lingdo ba pol lingdo bat yu Marcos Marak ban long kinong aiktian ai Khubor jaka sarkar MDA 2.
Very good afternoon to everyone, and we just concluded the first cabinet meeting of the MDA 2.0 government, and in the cabinet meeting we have taken up two important agendas. The first is to bring in the Contingency Fund of Meghalaya Amendment Bill 2023. If you remember, we had brought in an ordinance for that. So now that the House is in session and we have to bring this in the House, we have brought this now in the form of a bill. Similarly, the second agenda was to pass the repeal of the Meghalaya Regulation of Gaming Act 2021. As you are aware, we had passed an ordinance to repeal the Meghalaya Regulation of Gaming Act 2021, and today, as the session is on, we are going to put it in the form of a bill, and the Meghalaya Regulation Gaming Act will be repealed. So these were the two decisions that were taken today in the cabinet. The other things that were discussed was that we will be officially putting up three spokespersons of the cabinet, apart from myself and Preston Tinsong, who is our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. We have decided that Kong Amprin Lingdo, Mr. Marcos Marak, and Paul Lingdo, these three cabinet ministers will be the official spokesperson of the cabinet. So these were the few decisions that were taken.
Menteri rangba ukonrat ke sangma ulapan benai ki portfolio jungi menteri jaka sarkar MDA 2 haka khandai tarik Lber. Kini kilong ki kam balamang nagabanta barok khat argot ki menteri kabinet ki bakan thop yau menteri rangba. Menteri rangba ukonrat ke sangma ubat eka cabinet affairs, finance, forest and environment, home political department, planning department, mining and geology department, elections department, personnel and AR department, program implementation and evaluation department, information technology and communication department. Ba Preston Tansong Deputy Chief Minister ulayo eka home police department, public works department R&B, district council affairs department and parliamentary affairs department. Ba Singyo Bhalang Daha Deputy Chief Minister ulayo eka urban affairs department, transport department, commerce and industries, department of prisons and correctional services. Uba Alexander Lalu Hek Minister yaka Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, Fisheries Department, Printing and Stationery Department and Secretariat Administration Department. Dr. Maisel Amprin Lingdo Minister kalayo eka Health and Family Welfare Department, Law Department, Information and Public Relations Department and Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Department. Ba Paul Lingdo Minister unpet yaka Social Welfare Department, Tourism Department, Arts and Culture Department and Textiles Department. Ba coming one Minister yaka Food Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Department, Water Resources Department, Home Civil Defence and Home Guards Department and Corporation Department. Shri Abu Tahir Mondal Minister ubat yaka Power Department, Community and Rural Development Department and Taxation Department. Bakraman Shillong Minister uyo eka Excise Department, Revenue, Disaster Management Department, Legal Metrology Department and Home Passport Department. Shri Marcus and Marak Minister Unpet Yaka Public Health Engineering Department, Housing Department and Soil and Water Conservation Department. Shri Rakam is Sangma Minister Uyo Ekatanat Education Department, General Administration Department and Border Areas Development Department. Ba Shakler Warjri Minister Ulayo Eka Sports and Youth Affairs Department and Labour Department, Registration and Stamps Department. Khasinews Autonomous District Council KHADC hadin bau layo ekamon makajingkershan jogi menteri bat ki bakrau batri joka hima melim haka jingjit em bala penlong hau benai balala kala pen khamti ha upa em ainam yaka sanat kumus em bapura joka hima melim haka khandai tri Lber ha opes ka hima ha maukar Daladehi uba titos W Khan CEM haka khandai terik ulalit ban IT ya kani kasanat haki kti jong us em bathamai bat bapura haka jingelang bala penlong ha office kahima haka bala dan lang ki bahayeng hasam ki menteri bat ki bakrau jong kahima melim
Haganika Janmiet Angkat ke jingelang angkat jong ki EM jong ka SPP committee po ke jingelang jongan CEM Angkat kecing sakilang kacongpi ki menteri ki bakrau ki bahien asam jong paim ainam manik siem barok ki rangba Shillong kat bidan na Khubor angkat napi ki perlok na kalian ke media press ya kan Khubor na IT yang ni ke sana Hagi paim aina manik sim jong ka imam melim kumba ke district council kala menjur bapang sim jong ka imam melim kumta ke SPP committee Khasinews Autonomous District Council katum ke section 5 jong ka Khasinews Autonomous District appointment and succession of sim Deputy CM Electors and Rambashnong of Milliams Imship Act 2007 Kumbala Panbaha Hadu Menta Kala Sobha Batung Ipi Kumus Mapura Jongka Hima Milliam Kat Kum Kikandon Harum Beningko Himsdang no ya kejimprikam Bagajinglong Skim Jongki Kanek serta Lem Dala Wengno Ipi nakakam nakabanta kanulu kejinglek palat joki ni nakilulu kidau kibabiak hinhab hapo kejing panyas ke Khasinews Autonomous District Council nadong syadong bat pidei ban komu yaki hukum baru kibami naka SPP committee ni naululu officer jongka yau bala aibor nakabanta kata bapinwa jimut ni jimbit na ki han kinu kikam Isyam jingge kebalai harba penyai ya kesincar kadar lima penyarap ya ki dari kuat jongga SPP dapat kentuk ya ki menteri lundo pesan dibalong kat pun section 2H jongga Khasinews Autonomous District appointment and succession of CM Deputy CM Electors and Rambashnong of Milliams Imship Act 2007 kumbala penbaha hadu mata Yaki kerteng jong kita gitkuat balajir pin pentip syaka SPP committee Khasinews Autonomous District Council bahkan menjur pasal pin penyai ya kesensyar kadar jong kehima kat kum ki an ki ru jong kehima melim bat ki ap ki ru jong ke District Council kalala penjari bat ya kiba kandang penjari na koi ka pos koi pat yaki wei pat ikam ba on empat hawan pin penyai kat kum kiri kiri ustur ibajudan hata ima pesan pin penyai ya kekam bisyar hakim ukot doma diwani ni poidari kat kum kirul balatho hata United Hasijai Jahil Autonomous District Administration of Justice Rule 1953 kum balapan baha adu mata yiki kerteng dikhot jong ke additional subordinate district council code hima melim hidai ban pentip sa ke SPP committee Khasinews Autonomous District Council khnang on menjur shwaban na rekam kebanri pindai ban thau ya ke budget ke ban i ya ke jingmang na ke banta ke jingmi bat ki jinglut jo ke hima ke jongpi na ke banta ke snem ke babut bat ban pen i ru ya ke jinglut jingsap jong asnem baladep babin syak chaga is pha chaga step committee hapo jong panai Lber man kasnem nang bakan khmi perkhat bat ai ka jing munjur halo jongka nalo kata fidei ban bo jing khen biang po biang ya baro ki jing mi bat jing lut ki baman lau panai jong ka hima bat khaga bakut jong kasnem fidei ban pha ek statement ka pen I ya baro ki jing mi bat jing lut chaga step committee Bat Khubor juga District Council mata kesini kendai terik jong upenai Lber jong usnem arah jahat alpula
nga waina manik sim nga pediam mat menjur ya kani ka kam sim jo ka hima meliam kumbala pen khamti kat kum kitei kendon balabo menta kasni kaba khandai tere jong punai Lber atau atulai
nanti yang di sana kung kecing penskam ya kecing long sim berkurang jong ba ainam manik si subhanallah Pengkampi
Menteri Rangba Ukonrat ke Sangma ula kular ban ai ke jing syakri ba marengkat dor haka Jylla barok kawai wat lada ke NPP ka don bonut ki dekot MLA na kilom garo haka ni ke yeng dor bar tawan ka badang shu sedang terekam shen hadin baladap ke election ar hajar ar phulai ula ong ka sorkar MDA ka sngot hu bahaya ke ni ka kam bat dena mar kata la kentiu menteri prangut na kilom khasi jantia kan ba la kentiu tang saungut na kilom garo wat lada kila job bonut na ka ni ka than
Yes, there have been large number of MLAs from Garo Hills, but as I said, we have 4 berths have gone to Garo Hills, and 8 ministers are there from Khasi Hills and Jylla Hills. But we are trying to balance things out. We know that, of course, everybody will have their desire and to represent the district or the region, but it's not always possible because we have limitations. And therefore, I don't encourage that it has to be seen that way all the time, that because it's been 18 here and 4 here. These concerns are there, and I don't say that they are not important. They are important. But at the end of the day, while we form a government and we work for the government, we have to keep in mind that at the end of the day, it is really about what is in the best interest of the state. And that should be the primary criteria to decide on how we move forward, and other criteria also should be taken into consideration, but at the end the top priority is whatever is or what is in the best interest of the state. See, when the time comes, we will discuss this matter. But yes, obviously the representation of the NPP in the cabinet is maybe not as much as one would want it to be, because as I said, the numbers are large. But as I said, we have certain circumstances under which we have to work, and we'll have to sometimes make adjustments, and that's what we have done. But we will definitely explore the option of that also in the future.
Ki pulit karib hoy district kila shemti ki lengkot lengkai jo ka met breu balalap hapung yam hakini ki khendiat si balala Rasuba baki runar kila penyap dosman uba omeka merthong uba nasional mau langut uba laja lakatu kan isngi mensua. Yakini ki khotmet bala per hasla la khur bat lum ki pulit ki bala lek ra shanongpo civil hospital ban pendep yaki jinit ki jinat ki bayade baka jing toket lengba ka postmortem.
Kejutip jini nasional te kejinjat iklan du arfan du terik singbulai ni belada. Nasional tem senja ki bahin ki pentip tinggi wat nasional lewat kumba saus ni ai awat makan nasional. Nasional te kira ki bahin. Ki bahin wat. Saya tahu te di ilang babiang, long ikan gundu kejing pintu di sana tahu. Long ilang perang ha. Long trei lang. Long di long simbab ni trilang nasional kan di kau juga senang nasional. Long di ba nunu kam pergi pak long untuk saya tak mau pergi buat di orang nasional. Oh lele jini kom nasional tinggi premjur ke nyita ki nalek kam seni du peman la pendong. Ba kejing le tinggi kalau sudah pelan. Paling nasional ni dan kejing penrem majority. Paling ni kerparu dalam kating kui department kepala bakin. Aji trilang itu nasional ban pintu lang iki bahar kene kami gile tadi romba cili ni sampai. Tes kau lagi ko kesenang ni kuat bang ni kuat ni kam kan sukut nak kumni. Ni kuat ba lagi jeng police department kan simkhia kan nyaiwat ni boleh berman. Mak kumni kam bo ule kalau ke ai kam ke segment la bendong mi tahu berman. Kita ni sungai kerpat long ke bala ya ka season 4 kita kulit pakai teng benwat ini briu briu ki ba sim ni cin ni rumba apa senang. Bakin agi pun saja ke badai ki kompetisi bukan kelab ilap nak. Sedang begitu jingjiak nak jisut pasang pak tahu. Ba kini kan lasi kedai kesing menengkong kedai kesing kadu. Kemarin Shillong ni kadang katan jenis teh.
Thomas A. Sangma MLA kaseng NPP na notura ula job padra suk ya kashuki Shongkonor na kabanta kisan Sinamban 1. Kaliang persya ke bakan thup ika Congress Sangut All India Trinamool Congress Sangut berka Voice of the People Party Sangut hadu menta kimpat la ban yat teli ban penlong ya ka wei ka kenhun kenang ban yo ya ka jing itu khmat kum kaliang persya. Ya mentahi kum ni ka yeng dorbar thauan ke Jylla kamdon liang persya namar kini ki lai seng kila duna than ki MLA hala ki jong ki seng. Ka election ar phulai kala pen prakom ya ki seng san hima baro ki badan ha Jylla hadin belan yaw ki vote amdan ka weiru ka seng san hima ka balai yo ka jingbun MLA ban kot saka thong ban thau sarkar tang da ka wei ka seng ka NPP kala job bon ngut tam ki MLA bar kala pen mi ya ka jingya kini ban lej senrop saka NPP hakani ka jingya kini la job ningkong da ki arngut ki MLA na ka seng HSPDP baro san pukandai ngut ki MLA kila pen pau ya ka jingkmen bala job suk u Thomas A Sangma kumusong Konor speaker pathamai ka Meghalaya.
Honorable members, first of all, I thank God Almighty for this joyous and momentous occasion. I also thank all the honorable members for your support, your kind words, and for electing me unanimously as the 18th Speaker of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. It is with great humility and with deep sense of honor I take this chair as Speaker of this Legislative Assembly. This is my first stint of this dignified chair that I am occupying. I have no hesitation to say that today I am indeed very proud that I could gain the confidence and trust of all the honorable members of this august House. In reply to what Epistle Paul, I would say, of this House, on this occasion I also remind each one of us of the legendary reply of Speaker Lenthal of British House of Commons in the mid-60s when the House of Commons was attached by King Charles I. Asserting the privilege of Parliament, the Speaker said to the King, "May it please your Majesty, I have neither eyes to see, nor tongue to speak in this place, but as this House is pleased to direct me, whose servant I am. As Speaker, I want to express my sincerest appreciation to every one of you for the confidence you have placed in me and for the great responsibility that have been entrusted to me. I wish to take this opportunity to warmly welcome our newly elected members and also welcome back the returning members to this august House. I humbly submit to the wisdom of all the honorable members of this august House who have reposed faith and trust on me and found me fit to occupy this post. It will be my endeavor to see that the privilege and interest of this House and the legislature is protected and uphold the tradition of parliamentary democracy. It will also be my endeavor to gain the confidence of all the members of this august House and looked into their interests irrespective of party affiliation. At the same time, I also look forward to constructive advice and suggestions from both sides of the House, particularly from some of the most senior and experienced members that we are having in this 11th House. As we all know, the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly also has the reputation of being one of the most disciplined House in the country. And I'm sure we will continue to maintain this tradition coupled with good standard of debate.
Ka literary club jangka Sati Raja Memorial Secondary School kala penlong ya ka jingrakhi ya ka International Women's Day ha ka khandai tarik Lber ha ka bala wan ban shimbanta de kinong hikai kilong kemilong kpa ki khana school bar ki riu khmat na ki office sarkar ba ki pal ba na ki shnong ki ba marjan ha ka ni ka jingrakhi bura me kilong keme ki kanthai ki samla bar ki khana kanthai ha kaleng ka parthai ka kong ban rilen lengdo block resource person SSA umsning kala ai ka jingkran halor ka jing corridor ka pule puthi na ka banta ki khana kanthai ki khana kanthai ki don ka hok ban yo ki lat ki lenti ban pule ban le tre bala hayeng breu ne ban bala halengkha ne ha ki jakash na ye lapan ko burom rui ka kong L lapang ka bala penno jensur ban penroy yakani ka school hadu menta.
Quality education kamot ba yin yok lut ya ki jinam ki jingtip ki badon shabar jong kakwat and beyond the textbook learning beyond the textbook kamot bangin pule kam jeliu lane kam sajangai susu ya ka bamdon ha ko kakwat pule te kane ka school kade ka nuksan na ka bentar kata ka quality education namar ngai ki bahan ne ki no hikai ki ai lap dia ki kena bakin yang bakin organize ki ya ka program bakin long kita ki leader bakin long kita ki nong yalam kane kade kata ka quality education ka bakiyo like na ka ba ki pule po school hapo kamra kelas like na ka ba ki snap ya ke jingkai jong ki no hikai bakiyo ru shibun ki co-curricular activities kamot ki wei pak ki jing ikai kumbala patai dai principal syakmat bagi don kita ki eco clubs ki don kita ki sport clubs ki science club bakum kater kani kasim ka bani kong ne se haka jinya ganti ka jonga ka bangayo snow kita ki aka bangas no sarong ru yala de po oi kumbala ong da imes ba ding la benong he ka school kum kata ka dosbin andre ka jing snow ka jonga barabot ding ne Teng ya kimar ki bagnyum pendon kam shu la de kimar ki bom la kam ni jubret ki dosbin de ne am ni kenya ka bakade ka jaka ban bret de kimar jon la ne ya ki tia ki bom la kam shu den re ni de ban kan mau ba teng haban ni pek haban ni wat banyak pat de hapo jong ka dosbin ni la ban syam sipun ki tia ki ba kordor de ne am kimi sipun ki tia ki ba la kam ba ki ban ni dak la ban pendon kam biang
Da ka baburong ki bahayeng hasem ki lok ki jor ki pa riunget ka balang Presbyterian kira let on khaddu e ka met jeng uba Aubrey H Scott lingdo ka khandai tarik Lber ubala klat no ha ka nyau tarik Lber hakerta ka bala kenjo shaka khandai pulai snam lakit e ka met jeng u na yeng shong ka ba hapok se shalum jingtep jeng ka balang ka ba hawaking lakai uba Aubrey H Scott lingdo ka riu tarik ujeliu khat khandai spa arpu khandai Uba Scott kumbala khot i haka por ba udang im ula tre ki kam sarkar haki ba bon ki jaka ula bat eka kam chairman of Delhi Agriculture Marketing Board ula longru u chief secretary ka sarkar Mizoram ula job election MLA RC na mau kharja ya house nam khat khandai spa khandai phulai hadu 8000 lai ula bat eka kam ministry finance haka por ba ulong MLA na jayaw ya ka jingle niam mat ki jing duai shwaban ra ya ka met la pendap da Reverend WC Khongwer kan ba ki de khot jong ka Shillong Chamber Choir ka bala seng bat sedang da unil nong kendri khon jo uba Scott kila ai ki jing ruai melung mensem rengkat bar ka aroha choir
oh kumu minister ko kanda jong ka sarkar Jylla ka jing try ka jing em ji kam sim long ka bala no ko try ila no senyang sikat de hawa babaro ki liang ko kanda try kan rahat usyakri jome la pendap shisha ya kata ka jinga pet ni try kan rahat bi ni sngongo eme naga banta kan ni ki baro ban ni dwai ko kan rahat ko mala kren ko kan rahat gida angno de ba me menang sei ko kan rahat ibu kom kini ki briu ko kana kini ki reu rang ba ki badap shinrang shisha ko try ki bala IT bila try ko kan rahat naga banta kari bak kajai benre ko try nong ayusho ni IT kini ki AK baro hame tunang ya lam ki kum ka yeng gasam ya baro atrai kan rahat ni duai menan rangkat lem ya ka jing syakri badang sa bangin sayo ka jing sing pentingan bro andang wan pai na lom ko try ki AK baro ki ngin yo ban le burom khat tu haulum jing tap ai ke ke baro kinong ba ya rinti ta ke jing alam ke jing rengkat ke jome sngo ko kan rat ke jing duai ke jing karpat ke jongi namar ka kertang ke jome try bad unong panem jing Jesus Kristus ni pan amen
You don't want banding, no?
Pada kitu ki Khubor la poish ka bakot tar hadu bangin der syambiang khublai shibon